Hello everyone, my name is Rolf Trond and I welcome you to ChangeCockpit Copilot Edition. ChangeCockpit Copilot Edition is a free extract from the full ChangeCockpit. The full ChangeCockpit consists of all other Microsoft 365 workloads, and normally we announced around 120 to 130 changes every month. So this is only about changes which are rolling out this and the following month, and this also applies to the following changes regarding Copilot. So let's start with Microsoft 365 Copilot changes for this month. Okay, first of all, Copilot Chat will be shown to all users inside Office applications. Only Copilot license user got the side panel of Copilot till now. The limitation of users without the license is they have no work data integration, but at least you don't have to copy paste to the Copilot app anymore. So let's say you let Copilot create the text for you, then you had to copy paste it to your Word document. That's not really nice. Now you get the direct integration and you can ask Copilot about writing the text inside Word for you, or you can choose to summarize the Word document for you instead of adding it to the Copilot chat. It's way easier to use it now, even if you don't have a license. Then inside Teams, there is also an addition coming to non-licensed users to the chat menu. Inside chat, you will also get the Copilot integration for Copilot Chat directly as an additional chat option. Till now, you had to use the Copilot app. Now both options will be available for you. So when you want to chat to the Copilot, it's more intuitive, I think, to go to the chat option and then choose Copilot. Copilot app will also be available for Mac users and can be downloaded from the Microsoft download page. And there is a new entry point in Microsoft Edge for Business. Right-click on a website and you will get the new option summarize with M365 Copilot, and then Copilot will summarize this page for you directly from the right-click menu. Switching to changes applying to Copilot licensed users, or in case of agents, also to users who are enabled for pay-as-you-go Copilot features. First of all, people skills researcher and analyst agents are already GA, and now following is the image generation in Copilot Chat, which is now also generally available, so coming out of preview. But there's a bigger change. That's Visual Creator. Visual Creator agent will be retired. Now you think, hey, he just announced that the image generation is GA. What's wrong here? The reason is that Visual Creator agent will no longer be pre-installed and will be removed from the agent store. It's not a dedicated agent anymore. You need to go to the Create menu, which was rolled out with the new Copilot app experience some months ago. Go to Create and then choose Create an image from there instead of using Visual Creator Agent. So yes, it's GA, but you need to do it in another menu and another way. So, but the previous interaction with the Visual Creator will remain accessible in your chat as history options. Facilitator will now be rolled out to all users for meetings. So the facilitator agent is a virtual assistant person. You will even see this agent as an additional person in the people in the meeting roster of Teams meetings. This agent creates AI notes, so it's writing all the meeting notes for yourself. You will even see it writing it. It will add suggested tasks which you are discussing during the meeting, and you can also change and co-author. It will also do time management. It will give you the option to talk to it. You can mention the facilitator agent in Teams meeting chat. That's another option as well. And then you need to enable, or if you want to enable facilitator before you start the meeting, there's a new option while creating the meeting in Teams. You will have the facilitator switch. This one will be grayed out if the Copilot option in the meeting option is set to only during the meeting. You need to change it to during and after the meeting, and then facilitator will be available to turn on. If you forgot to turn it on, or you are a participant with a Copilot license and the organizer forgot to turn it on, then you have the 3 stars button on top of the meeting chat where you can start it even when the meeting is already going on. So let's have a quick look at this Copilot agent, or no, it's the facilitator agent. Give me a second now here. You see it here, it's an additional participant inside Copilot, and now it's writing the meeting notes. You see it, even you see it writing, you can co-author with it. It will create follow-up tasks, and it will show you the agenda. You can, it will ask to track time, and will start a timer, and so on. So it's really a virtual assistant which will help you navigating through the meeting. Next agent, researcher agent, was already GA as well, and this one will be integrated into Copilot prompt box, into the chat box. So you can choose between the regular Copilot or the researcher agent experience. Same for Copilot notebooks. While working on a notebook, inside the message box, you will see the agent, the researcher agent, so we can do deeper research. That's like you use it, let's say in ChatGPT, you can choose between the GPT model or the reasoning model, and that's the same here if you're using the GPT model or the researcher agent. Researcher was also retired last year in Word. It was multiple years old, and now it's being replaced by the researcher agent for Copilot licensed users right from Word. So inside the Copilot prompt box, you can use the researcher agents in Word directly as well. Some improvements to Copilot Chat CIQ, so to the meeting adding, or to the adding of information to the prompt. Copilot prompts, now you can add meeting series and the meeting events right from the meeting filter pill, and you can ask even after meeting series to use this as input and ask Copilot about this specific meeting. Then there is a refinement for file type filters, or for files with file type filters, and for people. So you can narrow down your search. Let's say you want to only see all the PowerPoint slides to add to this prompt, then you can do this using the file type filter after this change rolled out. Using SharePoint agents from SharePoint makes sense, but now you will also see these SharePoint or the recently used SharePoint online agents in the Microsoft 365 Copilot app under recent. So using it in SharePoint, and afterwards they will be shown in the agent tab or in the agent part inside inside the Microsoft 365 Copilot application. Viva Engage, so switching to Engage, will now also be used as discussion, as grounding source for Copilot. It actually, the whole Engage was used as source for a longer time, but now they added content from discussion posts in public communities and storylines as source, and then this will be referenced with the Viva Engage icon. Word document snapshot features, or let's say the summarization, the auto summarization feature will be extended. You should already have the auto summarization feature when you have a Copilot license. This means as soon as you open a Word document, then you will see the auto summarization on top of the document. This will now be extended with tabs. The summary tab, which will show you the summarization part you already have. Then the Insights tab, where you can ask questions about the document with an integrated chat button and give you some sample questions. Activity tab, if you are doing co-authoring, multiple people are working on the same document during different times, then you can use the activity tab and do the catch up, view all the changes during the last 3 days, week or 2 weeks, so you see what's going on inside this document. Inside the discussion tab, you will have all the active comments inside this document and also discussion inside this document. So you can catch up there inside, or you can do the discussion and work on the discussion. Then there will be a coach tab with improvement suggestions. Not all tabs will be rolled out at the same time. They come after each other, starting with summary tab, going to the coaching tab or the discussion tab, which will roll out in August. Inside PowerPoint, there are also different Copilot or several Copilot editions. First of all, if you have a text box and you click on the according Copilot button to the text box, then you will have a new option to rewrite the text using a natural language prompt. This is not shown here yet as it was not available when I took the screenshot, but it's to show you where it will show up. This prompt box will be inside this Copilot button under a text box. Then another option to create a presentation with Copilot is from backstage in PowerPoint. So if you go to the home menu, you will have the option create with Copilot right there. While creating a new presentation or adding a slide, you can reference existing files like Word documents, text file, PDF files, and now Teams meetings will be added. Support for Teams meetings will be added here as well. So you can choose to create a presentation based on a meeting. And while adding slides, you can create topics, create new content and topics, and create slides which should match the look and feel of the already existing presentation. Switching to Copilot to the mobile app, I talked about the notebooks before, and especially about the researcher agent in notebooks. Now notebooks will also be available in the Copilot mobile apps on iOS and Android, meaning on your smartphone, and so you can continue working in notebooks right from there. What you can't do yet is creating a new notebook from the mobile experience. You need to still create new notebooks from desktop, but this will follow at a later date, and I'm sure it will be announced here as well. Then the file summary will be added in Teams chat as an option. If you add or if you share a file in a Teams one-to-one chat or a group chat, you will get this new icon as you see here with the stars, and as soon as you click this icon, then Teams or Copilot will summarize the just shared document inside this chat for you. This looks then like this. I click on this button, and now summary by Copilot, it will summarize the document, and I don't even have to open the document to see what's going on and rely on the auto summarization of Word as an example. No, that's not needed. I can do it right next from inside the Copilot or inside the chat from Teams. Copilot for phone gets support to be used without enabled transcription. Many companies have turned off transcription or at least it's not turned on by default from Microsoft, or not yet. It's rolling out as well for phone calls. Now, if you can't use transcription for calls, you couldn't use Copilot in phone calls till now. Now you can ask Copilot about the ongoing phone call while the call is still running. If you quit or leave the call, then you can't use Copilot anymore if you didn't start the transcription manually. So at least you can ask during the call questions about what are the open points, summarize the call so far, and so on. Or you tell the other person, please wait, don't hang up the call. I just want to create a summary, then copy this out and then leave the call. That would be another option as well. Switching to Outlook and Copilot updates. In new Outlook, you were able for a long time now to summarize the email. Now you will get also the option to summarize the email attachments for PDF, Word, and PowerPoint. This will work. I think other documents will follow at a later date. Then Outlook app. So Outlook Mobile on your iOS or Android smartphone will get the new option to prepare you for a meeting. Let's assume you are sitting in the train in the morning. You know you have an important meeting later. Just go to the meeting and click on Prepare with Copilot. Copilot will pull everything together. It knows about the meeting, including documents. If it's a meeting series, it will use meeting recap from older meeting series events and tasks and so on. So it will show everything to you and help you therefore to prepare for the meeting optimally. Copilot mobile application, only interesting to you if you have multiple accounts on your mobile phone. So if you have Copilot on different accounts, you can now use the Copilot mobile application and switch between the different accounts in there. Another one for project manager agent. That's another agent used in Planner Premium plans. You can assign a planner task in a Planner Premium plan to the project manager agent, and then Copilot will start to work on this respective task. Till now, it couldn't access external information, only internal information. Now it will get the addition of web search, web grounding, so it can also use external information to complete the tasks which you assigned to the project manager agent. Next one, Copilot Academy will get some new Teams notifications. So as soon as content will be added, or new content is added to the Copilot Academy in Viva Learning, then you will get monthly notifications like elevate your expertise with new Copilot courses. So at least you know there is new content and you don't have to check manually. Copilot dashboard, if you're the person who is reading and interpreting the dashboard and doing the adoption inside your company, then good to know there are new Copilot. There are new prompt categories in Copilot dashboard regarding Copilot chat with ask and find, catch up, draft, and brainstorm, and others. And these are shown here. So you see the trend, what kind of prompts like catch-up prompts are being used by users inside your environment. Thank you for watching. Feedback is always welcome. If you have any questions, please follow up to me either using Teams or email to rolf@changecockpit.ch. If you would like to see more and all the other workloads, please feel free to sign up on changecockpit.ch or changecockpit.cloud for free demo. Thanks for watching and see you next time.